There was one thing that I can commend Apple, which I didn't make a video about, and it will be a short one anyway, but I think it still deserves a video. And nobody has expected Apple to come up with 5G connected cell phone in its reveal, in its event, and yes, there's no 5G Apple phone announced and currently available right now. 5G is in its infancy. It's just born to a couple of cities, to a couple of locations, and it's probably not stable there. And the technology has just arrived, but it has not even a single bit matured yet. There are only a couple of options to have 5G, one of them Snapdragon, which has a separate modem, and I think Huawei has integrated its modem into its chip, but none of them are probably the most efficient designs yet. Next year, Qualcomm will come up with an integrated modem as well. Apple uses their own in-house, designs of CPUs. So we'll see if they will purchase a modem or integrate their own modem into their chip next year. But yes, by 2020, so next year, there will probably be 5G phone. And well, talking about price, imagine Apple announcing a 5G phone, it would have cost at least $200 more, I would say, $300 if not. So next year is going to be more exciting for iPhone and in general for the phone technology and the ecosystem. This year was pretty much a stagnant one, but I commend Apple not trying to jump on a ship for something that's new, which is, as I said, expected because as I was reading a news on CNN, Tim Cook mentioned they are not trying to be the first, they are trying to be the best, and just slapping a first tag or title on something that is that you won't be really benefiting from does not really make sense. Hopefully 5G is going to be available in much more locations in Europe, United States, and maybe Australia, Japan next year for one 5G version for iPhone to emerge at its launch event. So the promise of 5G is great, those upload download speeds and such, but it will take several years when it is going to become mainstream. I would say 2023, when now the world has adopted 5G in many locations. So yeah, it will take like 4 years from now, 5 years from now for like many phones or like almost every phone to be sold as 5G phone. So yeah, it's expected that Apple wouldn't have jumped on it yet. So that's the one positive thing I can say about iPhones and Apples this year. There wasn't any unnecessary 5G phone.